We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Orlando Sentinels and the London Black Knights. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Forced out to his left. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Flushed, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Buying time to his left. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big...
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Sentinels have struck first in this NFC title game. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You'd better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Well, it's a cold night, and whether you're a quarterback that wears a glove on his throwing hand or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it? The slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch. Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And this is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Sentinels are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So pressure comes, and down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. The 30, 10, 5, touchdown. A big play there, taking it in. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well. As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And finally, he's taken down at the 18. It's a big play there. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Black Knights are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. These two teams all tied after one. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Sentinels have taken the lead. Play after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded right around the 8. Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown! A great effort there. 69 yards. And the Black Knights are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Play fake. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. And a huge play that time. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. On the move to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Sentinels on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Black Knights are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
The secondary has been roasted in this first half, and they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
Out to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 3rd and goal here. A big play brewing in this NFC title game. Escaping the pressure into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 4. That's caught by Jackson. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
A pretty good-looking run there on 1st down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way. Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he wisely will throw that one away.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Rolling to his right. Man open is Robinson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They'll look to throw again. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
He sets to fire deep. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. They'll try and sneak it here. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Black Knights have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. The extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship. As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida, and check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And the half will begin with a touchback. Back to throw now on first down. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
And good quarterbacks know that when things start to break down and they're forced to flee the pocket, they can often count on their running backs to try and bail them out. That happened on that play. Nice gain.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. You can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll set up a throw. He'll buy some time right. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Sentinels are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. From the 6. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. They'll look to throw now on first down. Flush to his right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. And they'll send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Similar to a shooter in basketball who just connected on the previous shot. They run another set for him on the next play. Now, we had a guy who made the catch. They tried to get the big one downfield, but came up empty.
Buying time to his left. Man open left side is Brown. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off inside the 10. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all...
And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And touchdown. A big play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Black Knights on one play have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Steps away to his left. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Steps away. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off.
Touchdown! A great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Sentinels are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this one likely on the short list for Game of the Year candidates. And boy, did it come in a good one here in the playoffs. All tied in the 4th with a berth to the Super Bowl on the line. Buckle up, everybody. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Black Knights answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the fourth quarter, this possession gigantic. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. On first down, it's Brown, and he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Handing it off to Brown. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. Second and 6.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now a throw here to his running back, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Pardon, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. He's back to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Here's a give to Brown. 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right to the goal line, but it's incomplete. And now time for one final play that has to be obviously in the end zone.
can't wait to see what they call, but you want to get it to your best player. Sometimes you have to do it by formation. Move everyone to one side, and maybe he gets a one-on-one isolated on the backside.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
And it's caught. It's a touchdown with zeros on the clock, and an extra point will send us to OT. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. Overtime in a playoff game. Awesome setup. Remember, the rules the same as they would be in the regular season.
That's exactly right, Brandon. Remember, the receiving team, if they score a touchdown, game is over. But if they kick a field goal or don't score, the other team gets a chance to get the football. They get a possession. If they go down and score, they win the football game at that point. If both teams kick field goals, we keep playing. If a defense scores, let's say the receiving team gets the ball, doesn't score, or they throw a pick six or fumble, gets picked up, the defense scores, game over. But here's the best part. In the regular season, only one period is played. We could call it a tie. Here, we're going to play until we have a winner.
Rolling to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And all the way down to the 9. A huge play there in overtime. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone. This thing's over.
And I remember my coaches always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. Beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect them to attack on defense and not sit back.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now back to throw. On the move to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Another chance to maybe end it right here. This is 3rd and goal. They're going to look to throw. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. And for all these guys, whether you're a rookie, a 10-year veteran, there's no feeling like this NFC champs.
And you feel like family. Never at any time do you feel more like family than when you're sharing the joy of being the NFC champs. And now everyone gets to say they're going to the Super Bowl.
And that'll close the books on the conference championship. For Charles Davis, myself, Brandon Gaudin, and our entire crew, we'll talk to you in 2 weeks from the Super Bowl.
Tonight on EA Sports, it's Super Bowl Sunday. Tonight, it's the National Football League. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
All the talk, all the hype, but the pastest prologue as this Super Bowl is underway. Takes it at the 7. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. This will be caught by Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He'll buy some time right. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Sentinels are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Being chased out left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And out across midfield down to the 45. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. Out to his left. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. Back to throw here. Steps away. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So many times we see teams go on the road and want to lean on their running game, but this crew just announced they're going to try and air it out and make hay downfield.
Rolling to his left. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards. And the Tigers are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do?
And that is caught. One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
You look at this Super Bowl, the second appearance for this head coach. The first one did not go as planned, as we all know. But what do you think he's learned from that first go-around?
He learned how much it hurts to lose. And that's what you hear from coaches so often. They don't remember the wins as much as they remember the losses. You can talk about the media, the scrutiny, the hoopla, but once you've had to shake a head coach's hand and jog off the field and know you have to face the media, face your fans, face your home life, knowing that you've lost the Super Bowl, that hurts big time, and you're going to do everything possible to try and prevent that from happening again. Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They'll set up to throw. On the move to his left. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw, out to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. They'll drop to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah,
and it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Sentinels have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Steps away. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rolling to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big connection on that one. 38 yards. On the move to his left. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 8. Out to his left. This is caught. Touchdown! A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Tigers are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Steps away. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
They're throwing it on first down, but no one was open, so he gets flushed out of the pocket, runs towards the sidelines, gets out of bounds with a good gain and a first down.
Sliding out of the pocket. And he will find Davis. That's complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And his guys are going to take the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. This will be fielded inside the 5. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Rolling to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Tigers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and through. And we are tied here in the second quarter. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They'll run on first down. Brown, and he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Second and 9 now. On the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the handoff, this is Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Out to his left. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They give it to Brown. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Steps away. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's their quarterback in the final seconds of the first half. And the Sentinels have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Steps away to his left. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Rolling to his left. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for White on the deep ball. And this is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big connection on that one. 32 yards. And you need a big play. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Tigers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the third. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. On the move to his left. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. He's picked off near his own 48, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. A gain of 6 there on first. 2nd and 4. To his left. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. 4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Being chased out left. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Steps away. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Tigers have scored again in this 3rd quarter. This time to move out in front. Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Rolling to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Sentinels have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Forced out to his left. Going for it all. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. with his third touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Tigers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's quickly becoming now or never time in the Super Bowl, trailing by 7 here in the fourth. A pivotal moment in this football game. On the move to his left. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw. Out to his left. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Steps away. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Sentinels are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Rolling to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. Now, defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And out will come the offense as they take over. They defer to Brown to start the drive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a 1st. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Brown. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the move to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Steps away to his left. this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And there will be a break in the action here. They're going to take a timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw now on first down. Out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. And his kick is good. That might just have been the most pressure-filled kick in Super Bowl history, but he stepped up, knocked it through just like it was a Tuesday practice in July.
And if it's not the most pressure-filled, it's certainly right among them. A title on the line, and he comes through. Nails.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down to the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call it. That magic that you were talking about didn't occur at the end, but what a game all the way through.
This year, just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.